They say we're living in the age of Aquarius, where intuition is more valuable than instruction, where being your true self is the new currency. But here's what no one is saying. Carl Jung saw this shift coming, not through market trends or money talk, but through a deep psychological prophecy. He wasn't analyzing charts. He was reading the human soul. The twist. In a world obsessed with hustle, grind, and constant noise, Jung offered something radical. You are not what happened to you, he said. You are what you choose to become. So here's the question. What if building wealth today has less to do with doing more and everything to do with knowing yourself deeper? What if the parts of you you've buried, your shadow, your truth, your weirdness, were actually your greatest business assets? Stay with me, because I'm not here to give you hacks, side hustles, or 5 new apps. I'm here to show you how wealth, real wealth, is built from one thing: your inner alignment. Carl Jung's relevance. Let's get one thing straight. Carl Jung isn't on TikTok. He didn't launch a course on getting rich, but he gave us something far more powerful, a map to the authentic self. And in this age of algorithms, that's the true algorithm: alignment. Your energy is now your economy, your story, your strategy. Jung's keys to inner wealth. Before we talk about money, we need to talk about wholeness. Jung's 2 most powerful teachings, individuation and the shadow, are your starting point. Individuation means becoming your whole self, not the version that followed rules, got straight A's, or made your parents proud, but the version that includes your fire, your weirdness, your forgotten dreams. And the shadow? That's everything you've suppressed. Your anger, your magic, your mess. Jung said, the shadow isn't evil. It's just unlived life. Real example. Take this story. A high-powered lawyer, brilliant, successful, but hollow. Secretly, she loved drawing absurd comics and mystical stories. After burnout forced her to walk away, she returned to her sketchbook just for fun. 2 years later, she's running a 6-figure webcomic brand because she stopped performing and started integrating. That's individuation in action. New era of value. We're not in the age of sweat for pay anymore. We're in the age of alignment for influence. People don't want perfection. They want presence, truth, wholeness, resonance. You become magnetic the moment you become whole.
いや、取りしていく前です。
AI can replicate content, but it can't replicate you, your story, your scars, your soul. Before we go deeper, if this is speaking to you, if you're someone who values inner growth and conscious living, subscribe to Fractal Wisdom. We're not just building incomes here. We're building new paradigms, one truth at a time. Top 5 soul-led ways to build wealth. 1. Shadow-based storytelling. The alchemy of expression. That thing you've survived. The trauma, the shame, the silence. It's not your curse. It's your calling. People crave authenticity. And when you share your story, not for pity, but for power, you become a lighthouse. Today, therapists are creators. Survivors are authors. People are turning their wounds into worlds. 2. Soul-led guidance. Your journey is the curriculum. Forget degrees. The new teacher is someone who's lived it. If you've walked through darkness and found your light, you're qualified. People are no longer paying for info. They're paying for presence. Your healing isn't just personal, it's valuable. 3. Creative transmutation. Art as soul language. Those random sparks of creativity? That's your soul speaking. Your art doesn't need to be perfect, just honest. Channeled. Alive. The marketplace is shifting. People don't buy products. They buy frequency. 4. Micro-content oracles. Your frequency in 30 seconds. Short-form content is a sacred space now. You're not just making videos, you're transmitting energy. Speak your truth. Let your voice be felt. You'll attract everything that matches your vibration. 5. Conscious communities. Monetizing connection. You don't need 10,000 followers. You need 10 aligned souls. Create healing circles, niche newsletters, safe spaces. People pay for resonance and reflection, not just information. You're not a guru. You're a mirror, and mirrors change lives. The 5 abundance-blocking archetypes. You might be doing everything right and still feel stuck. Why? Because unconscious patterns are running the show. Let's meet 5 of them. The good student, waiting for permission, chasing approval. The silent healer, helping everyone but undervaluing yourself. The starving artist, believing that struggle proves you're real. The invisible one, afraid to be seen so you stay small. The overgiver, burning out to feel worthy of receiving. Each one can be rewritten. The moment you integrate them, you become available for abundance. Final activation. This isn't about funnels, it's about frequency. When your offers, your presence, and your pricing reflect your truth, you stop chasing success and start attracting it. Anchor into your essence. Let your business model mirror your soul. Shape your life around your joy, not your deadlines. Let creativity be your ritual. And most of all, let your evolution lead your expansion. Carl Jung may not have lived to see this economy, but he predicted it. A world where inner work becomes outer wealth. Now it's your turn to embody what your soul has always known, that your life is the product, your healing is the proof, and your truth is the strategy. So go. Build the life your soul whispers about. Let the money follow. And if this moved you, subscribe to Fractal Wisdom. We're building a new world here. Not louder, but deeper.